You got yours truly, the real funny man.
You don't know who to say the funny man.
The real funny man, the man right here himself. We got Big Worm, and we got the Kevin Hart 2.0 at the end.
First of all, I'm actually appalled that you would even compare me to such a person. Kevin is nowhere near worthy.
I can say Kevin Hart knockoffs, kind of like them people that buy the sneakerheads. They get a pair of knockoffs. They mad about it.
Like the way I'm gonna knock that wig off your head. Is that what you mean? Like a knockoff like that?
And we got this little guy next to me.
Little guy,
little giant. That's what they call it.
They call him MJ. MJ. What they call him? Marcus Burris of Texas A&M Aggies. What's going on, man?
Not much.
Y'all still gotta take your hat off when you walk through the one hall.
I don't go through the halls no more, like because of COVID and stuff.
Oh, you don't go through that?
Yeah, I stay at the crib now.
No,
and go to practice.
Okay.
Sure, man. So, how's it been, man? You know, you've been gone since January. You know, you finally, cause you've been coming back. You know, every now and then. Of course, then you came back. Now y'all back for a little while. And you had your little prom. And let me tell you about this sucker. He walked in my house Saturday.
With money on.
And again,
money on.
He don't knock.
He just come in?
He just push the damn door open.
Cause ain't nobody go with me.
Facts. He don't even knock, but he came in and he just took his arms out like this. You like it, don't you?
Oh yeah, just like that.
What's he clean? He was clean.
Yeah.
Hey man, the kid got a hell of a wingspan on him.
Right.
I mean, I'm be honest with you, dog. He walk in my house and don't knock.
He probably
just in there. He just in there. I'm be honest with you. He walk in my house and don't knock. He just in there. All right, brother. What's in the fridge is yours.
One time he did that.
Did what?
Came to my house unannounced.
I actually knock and twist.
No,
I think the door should be open.
I was in the living room. I was in the kitchen.
Yeah.
No, the TV was on. I had lights out. He come in there. I grabbed him. I threw him on the couch. He like, it's Marcus. I said, well, man, don't ever do that again.
That's a lie.
Boy, I can look at you and tell that's a lie.
So,
that's why.
No, this shit I grabbed him. And believe it or not, he is a big guy, but I lifted him off his feet.
You lying now.
Yeah, I did.
Trey know exactly what I'm talking about with taking your hat off. He said he ain't take his off, but Trey lying. Trey do that a lot. Hey, them people will have a field day on you if you don't take that hat off. I want to say it's where they eat at A&M. They take it real serious.
If you're a 1,000-yard rusher, they might let him make it a couple times.
No, I want to know why you're not wanting to tell this story like it happened. Like, that's what happened.
What story?
When you came in my house unannounced, and I had to pin you on that
it's
couch.
Not true.
Marcus, I already know.
Well, we got to move it on. We know Donnie tell tall.
Nah,
for a short guy. Oh yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Don't do that. Just because your hair make you taller than me, don't make you taller than me.
Okay. Now, I came with it today.
Well, then come on. You got your messy bun on. You ready to be messy?
I'm very so much messy, but hey, I'm gonna hold it for now. See,
the MSC, Memorial Student Center.
I'll do mine later. But since you want to say something,
I didn't say that. I just said tall.
Yeah, because don't nobody ever jump on Corey on Milk Dud head.
Hey, I keep the peace. I'm the peacemaker.
Oh, but this on the cool. Around 2 o'clock.
This is the part where we don't have to pay attention.
Around 2 o'clock. I can show you the call log. He called me.
Please.
I was going to the gas station to get me something to drink. He called me. He's like, hey man, so what time do you want to go over these jokes for tomorrow? I said, right now I can't. I'm busy. So we're gonna recycle the ones you've been using, and I'll get with you today.
We've heard him a couple times.
Mm-hmm. You've heard what a couple times?
The same damn jokes.
Okay.
Now, Mark, I want you to bear with him. He's not. He want to be so funny, but he's not. So if you don't find things not funny, don't laugh.
But you're not funny either.
But see, whoa.
But see, now you messing up. Don't say either. No.
No, okay, I'm glad he said that.
He just
tell him he ain't funny.
With me, I'm just a regular civilian.
If I ain't funny, you can't play football.
I don't think that's how it works.
No. then you might want to go on and say how funny I am.
None of y'all really funny. I mean, but I make myself laugh. But none of y'all.
Oh, the rest of this show is on. The rest of this show is on. Mark, you had a friend. Not anymore.
Mark, they don't need you as a friend. What the you mean?
I don't know.
What's that song? Who made that song? No New Friend?
Corey. Corey, since this is what this guy wants to do.
Did you throw it up?
Listen, I don't even like him no more. But because this guy.
but see, up here though, we call it 2 out. We do it like this.
Hey man, this show's about Marcus.
We got 2 down.
It's not even about A&M, it's about Marcus.
How many outs we got?
Not even about Texas, it's about Marcus.
So they never be about
It's
Texas.
about hometown.
They want about Texas. Watch Longhorn Network.
Right. I do.
We have a network.
Oh, so now it's we again.
Yep. Hey, for the day, don't care. Yeah, don't care. Hey, today it's definitely we. If Marcus got these jokes, bro, I'll fight you right now. Listen, I ain't never done it.
Hey, you right, Trey. It's ever ones.
But hey, Trey, that thumb is only because you stick it in your mouth when you start whining.
Ooh.
But hey, you know what? He said that old dog remind him of himself.
You said
How so?
So now you want
How
to check what
so?
he said. And I don't know what he said. He said old dog remind me of
old dog
myself.
remind you of yourself? That's what I want to know.
I was just playing.
No.
You see how
you gotta learn how to spin it and sell it.
You see how you put him on the spot, then he changed it.
No, but you said that though.
I did see it.
You tell me how he remind you of yourself.
It's the
You
hair.
don't even want to know.
It's the hair.
Hey man, I work in behavioral specialist, but I think Dottie be saying stuff that he need to come holler at me. He got some.
What's your
Hey,
That's very apparent. It's very apparent.
Been out, man. For all the people know when you left, man, everybody been wondering like when guys leave. Same how when Landon was up here last week. Everybody want to know how y'all been doing, like how they got bigger. So,
He's clearly gotten bigger.
why am I asking you though?
But he's clearly
But
gotten
the
bigger.
question is, I'm talking to him right now.
But they can see him.
I mean, I know they can see
They've
him,
seen
so
him
they didn't
before.
need your opinion on how
They've
big
seen-
he done got.
Slide back real quick. So when I jump over there, I don't want you to get caught up in the mess.
But man, so how has it been, man? Since, so right now you should be still in high school. But no, you left early in January, and now you're down there in Aggie land. How has it been that transition, man, for a high school kid that should still be a high school kid now, a college student?
It's been good. Just grinding. Had to get used to, the speed of things, the physicality of things. But like once I'm over that hump, I'm playing football at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So ain't nothing really changed. Then what? I actually got smaller. I lost what?
Yeah, so that was a bunch of the bad stuff though.
Yeah, I lost what? 12 pounds
Yeah.
of fat. Gained 9 pounds of muscle though.
Yeah.
hey,
So like, just grinding, working
how long you been gone?
since January.
That
5
fast?
months.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
5
that
months.
fast though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fast.
What's the biggest difference in practices?
Just, I'd say just the physical part. Like, high school, you dominating everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get there, everybody the same. Everybody going for the same thing. So,
But now, man, of course, everybody know, your senior season, got cut short before they ever started. How was it when you put them pads back on down there for the first time?
I was excited, most definitely. But, obviously I'm going to be a step behind because it's been, since
course.
2019.
Of
Yeah.
course.
So I had to get back in the groove of things. And that's going to take time, especially being a step behind coming from high school. It's going to be harder to, kind of adjust. But over time, I'm getting ready, trying.
Now,
Trey got a question.
what Trey say?
Yeah.
Was it motivating seeing a D lineman get drafted from your school?
No, it definitely was. Talking about Bobby,
Brown, right?
Yeah, I never got to play with him, but I watched him kind of like when I was going.
By the
through
way,
whole-
they had 2. I just want to throw it out there.
Who cares?
I care.
Damn about no doggone duck.
We in the flow. He bringing up the rabbit.
Yeah. Just talk about a duck. Come on,
Marcus.
Marcus. Finish your answer.
But it happened, though.
We were
It
doing the
happened.
comedy segment. Now we got to get back
Yeah.
on.
It did happen.
Damn,
What was
brother.
saying?
But yeah, like going through the
Duck
whole,
his comment.
going through the whole recruiting thing, you know, you see those dudes that's kind of made the name for themselves already, and you see like him get drafted, like dang, that could be me in 3 years.
Wow.
So it's kind of crazy, you know, looking at it. Then they come back for pro day, you looking at them like, dang, I see why, you know, they finna get drafted. But nah, it's crazy just to think about.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all a story that he ain't going to tell you. And this is a true story. You know,
We'll see.
no, real talk. It is. In high school, you know, Marcus more than likely going to be the biggest kid.
Okay.
Well, so Marcus went down there, and Marcus had his back turned. Marcus had Marcus had his back turned, and somebody either grabbed him or pushed him.
Yeah.
Now, Marcus turned around and was ready to say some unkindly words to somebody.
Yeah.
And when he turned around, he looked up and realized, okay, you can go ahead and do whatever you finna do. You can push me again, and I ain't gonna say nothing.
Who was it?
Big Daryl. That's his name.
I don't know.
Big Mike.
I don't know what he's talking
Big
about.
Mike. What's his name?
Oh, Big. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Don't ever got him tell the story.
No.
But tell you probably
That's not.
25.
That's not what happened. Actually, that's not what happened.
Johnny be lying, bro. Like just.
Hey, I don't remember the story to exact, but it's close enough.
Well, this is the story I got, so you need to tell the real story.
So what's the real
Right.
story then?
No, he bumped me, but I wasn't finna turn around and say nothing. Like
But when you turned around and seen him, what'd you say though?
nothing,
What'd you say to yourself?
nothing.
So you didn't say, man, this dude was big.
I've been like seeing him, bro. Like,
Oh, okay.
I've been knowing who he was.
It was something like that. So he ain't telling the full story. See, I need to have Tyler up here.
Oh my
Cause Tyler will
god.
confirm what I'm saying, what it is.
Nah, he definitely is the biggest dude.
You also feed Tyler.
We got it.
No, but he don't necessarily agree with me on everything.
So Mark-
he know that.
So, Marcus, you at a school where the likes of elite NFL players on the D-line, D-end have come out. Like, you got
Von Miller.
what's Myles Garrett. I mean, I even call Dalen Mack as a freak of nature because he can run to be that big. I mean, just the long line. And so that speaks volumes about the coaching that you did with that. How do you feel about that development of your side? Because we know you're a player. Mm-hmm. We know you're a player. But what is it going to take for you to get to that point? Von Miller.
Nah, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, you know, playing under anybody else. I mean, Jimbo, crazy talented. Saw what he did at Florida.
Florida State.
Made Miami look.
Yeah, go Marcus.
No, man. Now, hey, you're gonna be at the house sometime today. You might want to.
That's fine.
All right.
There you go, Marcus.
But it's a part of the.
Yeah, but hey, go ahead though.
Kudos to his coach.
But yeah, Coach Fisher, Coach Price, Coach E. I mean, Coach Price recruited me. You know, even though he like my position coach now, he's still somebody I'm going to for help,
Yeah,
all the
of
other
course.
stuff. And then Coach E, he take good care of me, taught me a lot already, and it's been 5 months. So now, like over time, like I can't wait to see what happened in 2 or 3 years. Cause like I made such a big jump in 5 months, 2 to 3 years. Like ain't no telling where I'm gonna be. So.
Now this did happen. This happened at the gym.
Wait a minute. How tall is the story now? Let's measure.
No.
Frank, get this measuring tape.
Today is when it happened Monday at the gym. Him and Tyler, they got some type of bet going on. It doesn't even involve me. They playing like some 5 spot and some whatever other deals they gonna play. Little bet they got going on.
We also lifting, so you know how that's finna go.
Yeah, and the fact that they're probably not good basketball players, but go ahead.
But anyhow, so
Hey,
so
TK not a good basketball player. I'm an all district.
but Tyler, he's confident he gonna beat you in the 5 spot.
Okay.
But anyhow,
you the one who taught him this. You usually act like
that. Anyhow, so they talking, and then they brought me into the conversation. They were like, they gonna race 20 yards.
Okay.
And they brought me in like, who's gonna win? I was like, of course, Tyler. He go like, so you gonna underestimate me? I was like, yeah, you're not racing against anybody. You're racing Tyler. Tyler don't have your average speed.
Okay.
So he like, best bet then. So we betted like what he said, $10. I said, no, if I win, you gotta buy me Wingstop. So that was the bet. Somehow or another, we kept talking. He was like, I bet you can't beat me in 20 yards. I like, well, who? He said, you. Tyler said, Marcus, don't make that bet with him.
That's your son. I would hope he would say that.
No.
And he's supposed to.
No, you don't know how Tyler is, though. He ain't know. He did no. He like me. He ain't gonna do that. So we got a race coming Sunday. 20 yards.
This Sunday?
Yes.
Make sure you got his work boots on.
What does he have to do for you if he loses? When he loses?
I gotta give him $40.
I already beat him in one bet where he had to buy me a week worth of Wingstop.
You didn't necessarily beat me.
Man.
Hold on.
No, he did not beat me.
Mark,
that's love.
Mark, don't accept that $40 bet from him. There's something behind $40. Do not make it 41, 42, 39. Don't take $40 from him. He calling you out your name, and you don't want to be called that out your name, sir. Are you listening? That $40 ain't what you want to take.
You beat him. Make it the deal that you get to send me the photo that goes in the background next week, every day of the week. Jimbo
No. The bed's already been made.
Donnie, you can't charge that. You can't bet him $40. Do 40, 50.
No, that's what he wanted. He said 40.
41.
So my bet, he got
But there he say 41.
$41.
he got to bet me. So if I win, which I am, he got to buy me $2.80 worth of Wingstop.
Bro, you not
How
going
about $40.15?
anything.
That's what he wants.
Throw the 15 cent in there, 10 cent. But if you take this $40, Marcus, if you take this $40,
I can't stand you.
Hey, but
I ain't got no other choice.
Tyler told me, said, man, that's what you just played yourself.
Donnie, you're not the athlete that you think you
20
are.
yards.
You can.
My man, as far as athletic ability, we not too far apart. I would kill you in anything.
No, you would not.
Anything.
No, you wouldn't.
Anything have to do with ability.
I bet me and Marcus will whoop you and Tyler. We whoop you and Tyler.
No, I said ability. Anything with ability. You're not gonna outrun me.
Are you not listening,
You're not gonna outjump me. You're not gonna outlift me. Anything have to do with athletic ability, you're not gonna beat me.
I bet you I will.
And what you gonna beat me in?
Come on, basketball. Start that one off. Running. Start that one off.
Running.
Yeah. Hey, let's do it.
Oh my
and
God.
This little baseball thing y'all did.
Oh my
you
God.
showed me that you
said
have
running.
zero athletic ability.
You said running.
You have
said
zero.
running.
You are like
Did
the
you
worst.
guys say
Did you
running?
see him swing that bat?
I didn't waste my time.
And listen, and that's exactly what I
He
did.
said
Wasted
running.
my
But
time.
anyhow, back to Marcus. He gonna pay me. He gonna buy my food for 2 days because he's
Bro,
not
you're
gonna
not-
beat me in 20 yards.
You're not doing
I
it.
got you. We good now.
That's fine. let me help you with something.
Frank that looked like
What I'm not. Let me tell you something. What I'm not gonna do is be disrespected. Okay?
So I mean, but the race is gonna happen Sunday because it's gonna be recorded.
Man, please stretch.
No, I'm be geared up ready for this. Like it's only 20 yards, dude. I'm 20.
Done it
yards
finna
far.
tear his hamstring off the bone trying to beat you.
No, cause unlike you, I run.
You finna tear
Unlike
your
you, I run.
hamstring off the bone.
Unlike you, I run.
You can't even beat me, Dunny.
I wouldn't
You
waste
don't
my
even
time.
say that with any
I
type
wouldn't
of
waste my
confidence.
time racing you, dude.
Thing is, like,
I wouldn't waste my time with
Bro,
you.
I beat you in these coveralls.
I wouldn't waste my time. Not with you. Like I don't know how I know you gotta
He'll beat you
be
in the
somewhat of a
overall.
challenge. You're not you want
You just stand for
Be
the
a
camera and everybody see them cover up.
Hey, Corey, I've worn this the very first time I was on this little weak ass show when it was at the garage at the gym. So I think about what I done put on camera before. It don't bother me to wear coveralls, and what I do
So
know.
you're working man, huh?
Oh yeah, man. Listen, I ain't worried
that
about
man just
nothing.
Marcus since somebody beating me. Not gonna happen. No, how you gonna beat me? You gonna Lord gonna have to be with you. How bad would you beat this dude here? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I would bet my money on you and I would double it up.
See, the thing is, you should be betting on me against you.
No, that's not gonna happen.
You
though.
haven't seen me run since I was almost 300 pounds.
I have.
And I wouldn't just jump into something if I didn't know what I was capable of.
But again, I'm not this guy next to you. So how bad would you beat him? Would you give him a head start?
I kind of want to give you a head start.
Marcus,
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Marcus,
Okay,
you're doing a great
Great
job.
job.
No, I'm glad you did this though.
You're
okay?
doing a great job right
Okay,
now.
no, okay.
He playing tennis
I'm glad though. So you said you say it again. You kind of want to give me a head start?
Yeah.
So give me a head start.
Not in no 20
No,
yards.
you ain't in this.
You ain't give me a head start.
No, he
20
just said he
yards.
won't give me one. So give me one.
20 yards too short.
So give me a head
Did
start.
you come into the weight room with us?
Now, but now,
Ain't that where you excel at?
I will.
Ain't that where you
On to
excel
the
at?
next
No,
segment.
no, I will. And see, we already had a challenge. I hurt my elbow, but I beat him before. Did I not beat you before in 225? Yes or no?
How much stronger did I get?
I ain't asked all that. I said, did I not beat you?
No, yes.
Yes, I beat you.
I went to your gym and got how much stronger. How much stronger do you think I got?
I know how much stronger you done got. Hey, I ain't gonna beat him.
No, I'm on board.
I ain't gonna
As
beat
long
him.
as
Man,
you know that.
I can't bench press 400 pounds.
Hey, man. What's the, are you taking college classes right now? Mm-hmm. All right. Favorite subject, and then the worst one, the one that's most challenging.
Ooh. So my major is sports management and business.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say probably one of those sports management classes.
Is your favorite?
No, most challenging.
Really?
Oh, word?
Yeah, I mean, coming in, you would think that's kind of like common sense,
But it's not.
It's not at all. Like you actually got to study for that stuff, and I kind of came in with the wrong mindset. But I passed everything. They'll give us. I passed everything, but like it was challenging, definitely. Like
Yeah. Trey also passed everything. Go figure. What a coinky dink. 1,000 yards. Pass
So,
him.
Marcus, aspirations after the NFL, you want to be a coach? You want to be what?
I don't know. I just want to be successful at this point.
That's what's up.
Hold on, man. Let's do aspirations at A&M first. What is the goals at A&M? Because you done jumped that man past the NFL.
I did because I like to just speak things to it.
Yeah, and I'm agreeing with that.
And I'm just looking outlook of it. I mean,
Can you share a couple of your goals with us that you have for Texas A&M for yourself?
I definitely want to go and get a degree.
That's what's up.
No matter what happened with the football thing. But okay, I think everybody's goal is to make it to the league.
Absolutely.
So of course that's on my mind, but that's not the
forefront right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
you got team goals at A&M, personal goals at A&M.
I've always said it though, Marcus, personally. I mean, I think Donnie has always said it too, though. I've always feel like your upside is like through the roof. There's no ceiling to your upside, so it's just being.
But you said team goals.
And, yeah, team and personal goals for you at A&M. And you don't really have to get into the personal because that may tie into the team. But what are the team goals that you have at A&M in the 4 years that you'll be there? 3.5.
I feel like I came in to A&M at the perfect time. 'Cause right now, we trying to get over that one hump, to get us to everything, the national championship. And obviously, that's Alabama. And, you walk in there, everybody got the same goal. Everybody want to go get a national championship. They hungry. Like, of course, we make mistakes, but, like, that's the front runner, like, the team goal front runner thing.
But see, they already got one loss coming in 23.
2023.
Oh, they playing to you?
Yep.
Well, that's gonna be murder.
They already got one
They
loss
gonna run
coming.
Miami back to
They ain't
the.
gonna put it
Y'all
in.
better recruit them boys y'all just drafted into the NFL. That's what y'all better do.
So I think the year before Marcus, I think A&M may have gotten every number one position at a skill position in the country.
I
Hey,
think
do they have
something like
like
that.
your position coaches or Jimbo or whoever? Is there like a goal or stuff you got to do to work your way onto the field as a freshman? Like, do they set those goals for you, or do they just say, "Hey, get better"?
See, Jimbo, big thing is, like, he don't care what age you are. If you deserve to be on the field, like, he going to put you on the field. So, it's fair. It's a fair fight for every position, no matter how old you are, no matter how long you've been there. So, I mean, we all just fighting trying to get a spot.
So it might be a tricky question then. Are the upperclassmen, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but I want you to, are the upperclassmen, are they helpful, or because y'all are all fighting for the same thing? They want on the field and so do you. Are they helpful or are they kind of standoffish? What is that atmosphere like?
Nah, they definitely look out for us. Like, that was probably the biggest reason I picked a place like A&M, because I kind of knew what was coming.
Yeah.
Like, they gonna look out for us. They gonna want us to do better because they more worried about a national championship right now, and then the rest of the stuff will come later. They know if you do this stuff right, like the other stuff will be easy. So like
The team stuff,
yeah, so,
versus the individual.
So like,
Okay.
You already know what color suit you're gonna wear at the 2024 draft.
nah, I ain't got all that together.
So it's kind of like probably like high school. Like if you get a national championship, the radar, the eyes, the NFL eyes are on the program now.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, because Alabama steady churning them out.
they steady. Yeah, they call that baby what? D League of the for the NFL.
It actually is. If the NFL has a developmental league, it's Alabama.
Hey, but
So are you all looking to win an SEC championship?
yeah, definitely.
Now that's got to be the first thing because you're in the toughest conference in football in the SEC.
Yeah, that's
Like
kind of like the hump that we feel like we got to get over, you know, to go get it all. Because, like you said, it's the toughest. No matter who think they better, it's the toughest. Playing the teams like Alabama, LSU. Can't wait to play Miami though. Forget everything.
See, how you gonna
seriously, yo, seriously.
But why? That's not even in the conference.
I'm
See,
just
that's how I
saying.
know you're thinking about us.
can you reach your hand over there and slap that bobblehead and see how hard
I want to knock you down.
Hear that detail?
I've done it several times. It feels good.
No, see, but he know he can't because he know he got to see me.
Done
I think you used to want to see him. I don't know.
No,
Yeah,
no,
hey, Corey, I believe the same thing. Man.
no. He know he got to see me.
So now, before you left, Donnie was talking about you all crying whenever your parents dropped you off.
Then shed one tear.
Oh my God! Hey, now that's the day.
I FaceTime him right after.
Yo, did
I didn't
you?
shed
Hey,
one tear.
he did FaceTime me.
Yeah.
Did I see tears? No. Did I see red in his eyes? Yes.
It was a new experience.
That is true. I did not see no tears.
Yeah.
That is fact. I
But-
didn't. But was his eyes bloodshot red?
No.
Well, that if they were,
And I did his like tissue particles like
Mark,
over here and stuff
Mark,
like that.
that's just the fire burning deep within inside of you, coming out through your eyes.
No, they were going out them minutes he cried before he called me.
What game this year do you have circled on your calendar as the one, if there is just one?
I say it's two of them actually.
Gotta be.
I say the LSU game, obviously. We've been playing with Landon so long now. We finally get to go against each other.
Yeah.
And then the other one, Arkansas, just because, you know, I feel like that's me kind of going against Texarkana. Not like that I want to do that.
Yeah.
No, facts. No. Yes, sir.
Hey, but it's
Yes,
all
sir.
right though. Because I wouldn't care about it.
Yes, sir. You know, and much respect to the Razorbacks.
But yeah, definitely.
But I still, let me ask you something, Marcus. Let me ask you this, Marcus. Let me ask you this. If you, your whole life, was in Arkansas, right? And you do one Beast a year in Texas, what are you? Arkansas, right?
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I'm just saying, thank you for answering that. I just want to throw that out there.
Is Texas in your blood?
Yeah.
And once you get over there,
Let
me tell you
that's how,
something.
dude. Like,
Whenever the people in Texarkana go get a shaved ice, what is their favorite shaved ice?
Well, no, Arkansas side.
But what is the name of it called?
the one on Arkansas side.
What is? Hold on, Corey. What is
call it?
Tiger.
Tiger's
Waking that
blood.
same ice
Boy,
cream.
let me tell you something. When that tiger's
From
blood
Arkansas
get in
side.
you, dog. When that tiger's blood get in you, man, you can't get it out.
Somebody get
Have you ever seen a hog kill a tiger? Have you ever seen a hog kill a tiger? It won't happen.
Marcus, have you ever seen a guy play without highlights?
You.
Woo! Woo! Go! Oh,
Man, stop asking Mark
one for
questions.
Mark. Marcus, you ever seen a dude get his hair pulled in a fight? It's about to damn happen, I can tell you that. I bet you that in just a few minutes.
Hey,
Believe
but
that.
cool, because when he first started, because I think I told this story. I'm gonna tell this story until I leave this world. He used to be scared of me.
Who did?
Marcus.
What you mean?
He used to be terrified of me.
How old are you, Mark?
18.
Okay.
And how long have you known him?
He used to be scared of me.
First of the year.
He used to be scared of me.
It's not how it works.
I mean, he ain't now, of course, but
he was a pup then.
hey, but I said he used to be terrified. He used to be terrified.
At any point while you're there, do you all play Oklahoma?
Man, check this out. Don't be changing the damn subject when I'm talking.
Cause you talk about somebody being terrified.
He
of
was
you.
terrified of me.
This is almost like a father-son reunion, so I don't care about it at this point. Hey, and that's what I picked up on. So. It's like, I'm proud of my boy. So I don't want to hear about it. Do y'all play Oklahoma at any point while you're there? Because that's a game I'd like to see.
No, that's not what
Nope.
you want to see.
How come I don't?
I want to see the rivalry.
They wanna
man.
play each other.
The
It's a
oldest
bowl
rivalry,
game.
one of the oldest rivalries.
No, I actually do want to see
Texas
that.
A&M.
He said.
Oh,
so
wow.
you know this dude. You know him.
Man, this guy says MJ used to be terrified of everything. That ain't nothing special. Terrified.
I was a shy kid. I wouldn't say terrified.
Man, I remember you playing. I didn't know it was you at the time when you played with the Tar Heels.
Oh yeah.
My
I
basketball.
was like, that's
when
the
he thought he was
biggest.
Shaquille O'Neal out
I was
there.
like, we were sitting in the stands.
That's
I'm
what he
like,
thought he was Shaq.
Really?
Yeah.
then we said this. They're like, that kid got to be 17.
Well, how old was he?
I was young.
He was young.
That's really young.
Wow.
Yeah, he thought he was Shaq for a little
Had to
bit.
be about 11 or 12.
I was a hooper though. That's why I thought I was loaded.
Let me tell you something. Football players can't hoop. I hate y'all on the basketball court. Bro, y'all the most physical.
Like Trey can't hoop, but Trey think he can.
No, Trey
can't hoop.
Trey bigger than a lot. No, Trey can shoot though.
Got a burner on him, man.
Trey can't hoop.
Hey
I
man,
ain't
I'm like,
seen
Now
got a
listen
burner
here.
on him.
I done seen.
I ain't gonna let you hate on it, man. The dude
got a-
still, that shot still wet.
I done seen Photoshop videos. What I done seen.
You seen Photoshop videos. What was shocking to me is that Trey could boom that thing in high school.
Yeah.
He looked like Zion Williamson light.
Listen, Marcus. No.
No.
I'm just, listen, Marcus.
As much as I've been dogging Trey today.
That was a video of Trey shooting from half court in Finland. When he hit number net, I'm like, Trey can shoot.
Hey, bro, the dude can shoot,
Trey
man.
can't hoop. Big pressure ain't talking about nothing. Listen, my nigga. I said I knew if I say
First
something about
team
basketball,
All-State.
I knew he'd respond.
That's his first love.
That's all you gotta do. Man, go train basketball. Trey come out of them. He come out of the woods and
Hey,
stick his head
man,
out.
I didn't know he was that good in basketball. That was the shocking part to me.
Hell, I didn't know he was good at all.
This guy. This guy. Hey, and the fact is that I'm upset that Frank is mad that somebody else is complimenting Trey. I thought I was Trey's biggest fan. God damn, Frank.
Mr. Boston, Marcus gonna come looking for you.
Damn that, Corey. I'm mad at Frank because Frank was like, me and Trey, I am his biggest fan. What the f is that?
Hey, so this true? You went to a basketball game in Little Rock and saw a tiger on the wall and ran?
I don't think so.
Oh, I mean,
like that.
somebody come with this story.
That's that John dude, ain't it?
Yeah.
You said them gender were
A tiger painted on the gym wall.
And I was,
Tell him, man. Hey, he probably just started him a little bit. He didn't know.
Hey man, let me tell you something. It is something for you to go from being terrified to being the terrifier.
hey, he said, "Your mama." So he said, "Your mama had to know." He said,
Damn.
Your mama. So that had to happen.
He said I saw a tiger on the wall.
Bro, that did not happen. He this is a joke about Texas High. I don't know who John is, but he needs to stop this. You need to stop your foolishness,
Wait till I
John.
talk to Tyler. If we ain't hear him, I leave out of here. I'm gonna get Tyler this story.
I don't know if it's true or not, so I can't say that.
All you gotta do is.
What was he? 3? Was he 3?
I think he was like 13.
Nah, man, y'all ain't gonna do that guy like that.
Not Marcus.
Marcus, what's your now? Have they given y'all a depth chart yet?
Not necessarily, because, you got the injuries in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of fell off at the end of the spring. I only got, one scrimmage, because the second one got canceled, and then I hurt my knee before spring game. So
How'd you do in your scrimmage?
my one, I did good. Like, of course, I'm always have mistakes, because I'm just not getting there. But I feel like I did good.
Stacked up against your competition is there, against the other guys that are playing the same position as you. Do you have somebody who you're watching? That's the bar that you're going after.
No, I'm watching all of them. Like, of course, like I'm gonna be behind coming out of high school. I'm the youngest dude at the position, so I'm watching everybody. Taking different stuff from everybody. Because there's so much stuff I haven't learned yet.
Are you 18 yet?
Know. Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah. Hey, so more or less,
You don't listen.
more or less, when you're in high school, you necessarily have to set the edge or anything like that to stay. You could just go. So what's been the difference now? I mean, I'm pretty sure you high motor.
Yeah.
Has that worked to your advantage or been a disadvantage at some point in some aspects?
It really just depends on who's lined up across from you, because everybody has their strengths, everybody has their weaknesses. Like, you gotta go for everybody's weakness at this point.
True.
'Cause in high school, it was unstoppable. Like, you couldn't be stopped. You gotta find a way to work around them at this point. Well, I do, because I'm just not at the level that I need to be at yet.
You're the
That's
only
just
high
I'm
schooler
young.
coming in at your position.
Yes, sir.
Hey, somebody
impressive.
got a question for you. They said, who do you think would have won if you would have played your senior year against Texas?
With
Last
Clayton's team.
That's a serious question. Though.
He said, is that a serious question, Mr. Heflin?
I mean, clearly.
It was a question. So what? So who do you think would have won? With a healthy you?
Would it help
So-
everybody?
Well,
Yeah.
healthy me and London.
And
Yeah.
Nick?
Everybody. Like, yeah.
Bro, they
So
were,
you telling me you put me, Nick, and Landon on the same me, Nick, Landon, and Cam on the same defense,
man.
and you expect Texas to stop us?
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Damn, I don't even.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying. But like, nah, that's
You know I'm a homer, and I don't even like the way he answered that thing, man.
I mean, but
Defensively,
he has a
though,
valid
man,
point.
I know,
They are
but
tr-
that's what I'm saying. I'm so Texas high, but when he put it like that, it's like,
I mean, because
I want to say something.
what he did his junior year was crazy. But
I get it.
what he would have done his senior year
Because he had just
would have been
put-
scary.
He was already benching. He was stronger than ever.
Yeah, that would have been scary. What he would have did his senior year.
Man, when those two were on the field, Landon and Marcus, Nick, you want to really see a boomstick then? That's when you would love seeing when those two were on the field down in the trenches. You would love seeing Nick be able to do what
First game
he
I ever
can do.
came to was against Carthage, though.
It was injuries. It was injuries that game too.
But I mean, but that's when he went to work though.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Clayton and Derrick Brown, the other side against the wing team, it might have been 0-0 going over.
I'm sitting in Vegas and
No,
I'm
I'm not gonna say that because I'm not gonna put Derrick Brown with them. No, that's
I got to go
Well,
back.
who on their offense was dominating like that?
I'm
So
not gonna-
so we
But go
talking
back
about
to what you
against.
saying, Donnie.
Yeah, but we talking about the other side of the ball, though,
I'm
man.
not gonna put him up there with them.
But we talking about the other side of the ball against an offense because that defense don't play against this
That's
defense.
right. That's and I get what you're saying. Now you do got a point because that
Yeah,
your
it ain't the
offensive line
defenses.
was I don't know if their offensive line could have stopped them either. Them too.
Is it that bad you just grab your phone? Marcus like, yeah, y'all ain't
I
talking
get
about
to the
nothing.
point where you really see Marcus and how good he is when you talk about the Carthage game, and I went back and looked at it, like you said, Tykees Crawford and Marcus going at it.
that was
Man, Marcus gave Tykees. I don't even think Tykees.
Is that the big lineman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever seen somebody.
Hey,
like
and he going to Arkansas now?
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something. This was the first high school game that I ever saw where when the coach from Arkansas with the helicopter.
Yeah, Chad Moore was at the
Hey
time.
man, let me tell you something.
Should have came to the game.
That was the coolest thing I had ever seen at a high school game. How did that feel? Was it real hype? Like y'all knowing that this dude is flying in on a helicopter and then he about to fly right back out. Just he want to watch us, dog. It's like he comes in damn near like the president. Dun, 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 dun. How did that feel, man?
nah. It was crazy, but that was like that whole week. We really trying to ignore everything that's going on, like because those could become distractions, and that was one of the games. Like it was do or die. Like we felt like we needed to win that game just because they beat us the first year, and but yeah, like that was crazy to still talk about today. Like we walking out the locker room, see a big old helicopter over there. Like, what is this? And
Who was in the helicopter?
Chad
Chad
Morris.
Morris.
The coach for Arkansas?
Arkansas coach.
I came home to watch Dalen Mack play in Gladewater when
Frank.
and that's when Sumlin showed up in his helicopter outside. I was like,
Come on, hey man, ain't that some cold stuff?
yeah, the whole stadium was like, what is happening? He just gets out, watches the football game, and bounces like you said. It was
Brother,
wild.
the traffic was all up and down. What is it? Is that Moore's Lane?
No,
What street is that PG is on? Whatever it is, traffic all up and down the street. I ain't never seen it like that.
Is that McKnight?
Yeah,
must be McKnight.
yeah. That's what it is. I had
It's
never
McKnight,
seen anything
you know.
like that in a high school game. I've gone to high school games in Houston, high school games in Dallas, high school games in St. Louis, and in LA. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
And for it to be here, that was pretty dope. Do you have a game that you wish you could get back in high school?
like while I was playing or like when I wasn't playing.
Both.
Well, it's kind of hard to say I don't want that whole, season back where I didn't get to play. But if I could get a game back, it would probably be that Carthage game. Just because, like.
Which one?
With the helicopter?
When Ben and him was here.
Oh,
yeah, with
okay.
the helicopter. Nah, because we definitely could have beat them that day. I mean, we came up short. It went down to, the fourth quarter?
Yeah, it was just a couple.
Yeah, a couple plays.
A couple
and, like,
plays.
I mean, later on, I feel like we learned how to finish a lot better than we did when we played them.
Of course.
I love Josh Gibson. I think Dunny knows that I got the utmost respect for Josh. I hated the offensive play calling in that game.
Against Carthage?
Freaking hated it. Hated it with a passion. I ain't saying you got the
I
same.
don't even remember it.
Oh, I remember. It was so basic, and it almost seemed like it just played right into Carthage's hands. I didn't like it at all. Carthage made more adjustments in that game.
They always do. That's what
they do good.
That's what they do
That's
good
their
at.
strength.
But seeing that, and maybe Pleasant Grove did make adjustments, and it probably did, right? But they weren't as, which is what won them the game, was the adjustments in real time. And I hated that Pleasant Grove lost, but
But man, different schemes allow you to do different things, and that's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
But now, you were talking about a game with him. This year, the game, and he didn't even play the game. That's what's crazy.
I know
My
what you're
fondest
talking
memory of Marcus,
Mhm.
I got two.
Okay.
It's when he got crowned the state MVP, defense MVP.
Yes, sir.
That was a hell of a memory for him.
Mm.
My second one was last year. He couldn't even play.
Mm-hmm.
they were playing Gilmer.
I remember this.
I thought
They
you
were
slapped
playing
that dude,
Gilmer.
man.
And I knew it was in him, but I never seen him like display it,
Mm-hmm.
like out in the open.
Yeah.
But the dude actually was deep in his emotion. He was angry. He was barking at a player on the field.
Yeah.
Like I never seen that before.
Yeah.
It was number 2 and number 3.
When I say I never seen it before, like that's I mean I love when I saw that I loved it.
And they probably looked at you. That's a very large individual. We're gonna leave alone.
No,
They knew
but
what they was
what thing about though they leave, but he was on the field. They had to deal with him.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That's it. Leave him alone.
So I was like, man, see, this is a new Marcus. So therefore, I would have loved to see that Marcus his senior year on that field.
We
That's
gonna-
why I'm looking forward to seeing him, and at A&M because he a new breed now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a new breed, but he also is in a new environment, and then he's got to go. He proved himself in high school to that point to where he could bark.
But you still see.
No, but no.
I see the
I mean,
growth
but,
though, man.
But the fire that I seen, like
Yeah.
that's what I've
You
been
know
waiting
it's in
on
there.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You know
in
it's
there
in
now.
there.
Yeah.
So that same fire, it's there. Is it suppressed because now you start over again, or is it just tamed until you accomplish some things? Where is that fire now that you're at A&M?
I'd say right now, I mean, I ain't gonna say it's gone because it's not, but like, I'd say it's tame because I'm trying to learn. Like,
Yeah.
it's plays
I
and
get
stuff.
that.
I'm learning the playbook. I'm still learning. Like I can't.
Until that confidence is there.
Yeah, exactly. Like I gotta learn what I'm doing before I can.
Yeah.
do the whole fire.
Because you probably see that in practice. Some guys, the guys that are ready, they can play with that because they know the game. But there's probably some that are not ready, and they get probably fussed at a whole lot for.
Yeah, it's different.
I mean, because y'all do play Arkansas. Y'all play Arkansas every year. What are one of the things you want to tell these Arkansas fans, Texarkana, what they got to look forward to in the next 4 years?
You missed it.
It's a joke, but they want to see him for the next 4 years. We got a few watching right now. So what do you got to tell these Arkansas fans?
Don't do it, Marcus.
No, you can do it. And what they got to look forward to for the next 4 years.
It's all love
When it comes to you,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
it's all
Like,
love,
Set up, Marcus.
but
like, do I need to talk like I'm talking for you?
saying,
Because I will.
said,
Don't
don't let
let
it change.
them do it. You do it.
Don't let it change. That's just like saying we go across town and play LE. Like, we all from the same city. I want to see everybody win. But on the field, it's just different.
Yeah.
So I want to win on the field just like they want to win. So I feel like I want to win a little bit more, but still, like.
So that's the lame answer you gonna give?
What do you want?
No, I asked you. I said,
He wants
what?
you to say, "We'll kill them all."
That's a smart answer.
I said, what do you got to tell the Arkansas fans what they got to look forward to?
They look forward to me if I'm playing on the field trying to win.
Oh my
I want you-
God!
I want you to give him the program answer that you want him to do.
I'm gonna do
Like-
it.
like
I'm
the movie.
gonna do it when we close the show because I'm gonna
No. Here we go.
No.
Hey, Donnie, you're at A&M defensive end, and you get to play Arkansas every year that you're there. I want you to look into that camera and tell these Arkansas fans what they have to look forward to playing you.
You wanna be honest?
I want you to be very honest.
Well, the simple fact that they haven't beat us in 12 years,
Okay.
we gonna give them 4 more losses.
Just tell him I'll give him 100 points the next 4 years.
We gonna give them 4 more losses. What we gonna give them?
Okay. And that's all you have to say.
That's all I gotta say.
Boy.
That's all I have to say.
Boy, thank God it was just that.
Yeah, because I thought it was going to be worse than that.
And see, that's all. I was looking for the market saying something like that. Like, well, y'all gonna see me try my best.
Like Jimbo Fisher texted him. He's calmed down since.
Exactly.
Like, I'm gonna try my best. What do you mean, try your best?
Hey, Jimbo, if you watching, I still got 2 years eligibility left.
He don't want you. He don't want you.
Hey, man. I
You
got
call
6
this man a
players.
peon when I said
Hey, I
He
got
don't
2 more
want you.
years of eligibility left. I'm good on that sideline. I can talk.
Man, we got Lionel Stuckey watching. Stuckey, hey man, I want you to type in what you feel about your draft pick. The first draft pick. I want to know what your thoughts on the Raiders draft pick.
Hey, look at that lineman.
Who did the Raiders pick?
That lineman.
Nobody cares.
I think it was a
I
lineman.
want to know.
Nobody
I just want to know what Lionel
cares.
thinks about his pick. I don't know who they got.
Hey man, in that draft there was a lot of players hooking back up with old teammates. What I found very interesting was the Jaguars taking Travis Etienne along with
Yeah, but that was a nice pick. if you
That
ask
was a
me.
very nice pick.
That guy can ball.
Let me tell you who
No,
got
I
slipped
know.
out there.
I agree, but I mean, all the teammates that came back together. You had the kids from Alabama hooking back up with kids from
you got
Alabama,
the LSU facts.
hooking back up. So I think that
Well,
was
shoot,
like,
all the kids come out of the draft.
yeah, but do you think that was very strategic in doing so by the teams
Yo.
to connect those players again? Because Joe Burrow could have possibly used another lineman, but Jamar Chase was right there.
Mm-hmm.
I think Puka Williams going to be the sleeper of the draft.
Who,
That's it for Kansas, right?
Puka Williams.
dude? Did he hook back up with another teammate?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about that right now. Y'all took me out.
You talking about something that's irrelevant. Right?
No. It was a big
I
deal.
mean,
And
'cause when
hey,
you go to the NFL, who cares about teammates?
No.
Care about a check.
But it's not. But it hasn't really happened like that in the draft before, where you have
Doesn't all
had
we-
teammates in college come back together.
Has it
But
translated well?
There was so much of that in the first round of teammates coming back together.
Look
Like,
where they came from the past couple of years. It's
yeah, but I'm saying, was it
LSU.
Yeah, but
Bama.
anybody could have drafted them kids. Anybody could have drafted them kids. They could have went anywhere else, but they were taken. Jalen Hurts has Devontae Smith now. Tua Tagovailoa got Jalen Waddle.
Well, they were all first round people. And that team.
Was Jalen Hurts in the first round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. He got Jamar Chase, yeah.
I mean,
So that's like
first round guys.
Hey, man, hey,
different when
hey,
you got
terrible
four guys
teams,
doing
first
that.
round.
I gotta give a
guys,
quick
same
shout
thing.
out to the shortest coach in Texarkana, Eric Sutton.
Oh, bruh, you out of bounds, man. That's my guy.
and I got care. Anyhow, hey, I know you watched the draft.
I'm gonna slap the taste out this fool mouth.
I know you watched the draft this past week, right? Last week.
Watch some of it, yeah.
Okay, so man, like, so I gotta ask anybody, especially that's playing at a Power 5 conference school. You know, you sitting there watching it, and you one step closer. You know, to one time, well, a possibility of that happening. Did they even cross your mind when you was seeing those kids names get called and walking up?
It's kind of hard not to think about like you being in those shoes one day and it being so close. Like when you really think about it, because what high school went by. I mean, we was in high school 4 years. That was probably the fastest experience I ever experienced. If I'm being honest, like when they say it go by fast, it go by fast, and they say college did like the exact same. So like, I try not to think about it too much. But then again, like.
Wait till you hit your 30s. They go by faster.
He's asking that question because he's thinking about it. He's gonna be in that room with you with the cell phone out.
Here's my
Yeah,
question.
I'm gonna be there.
Here's my question. Would you ever consider having your draft party at Donnie's house?
At Donnie's house?
Yeah.
At my house? It's not Donnie's house. It's my house. But I don't know. It
Do it
depends.
at the gym.
Yeah,
Do it at the gym. It's musty
but
in there.
if you have a draft night or whatever, yeah, I'm gonna be there. You're not invited.
I don't give a damn. I bet you I show up.
I bet you get
I bet you I
tased.
show up
Hey.
drunk.
I bet you get tased.
I bet you I show up and pee on your cardo handle.
I bet you get tased.
I
I'm gonna
bet I
tase
pee
you
on your
myself.
cardo handle. I bet you I pee on your cardo handle.
Boy, come on.
Hey, because he got to stick his hand up
And I
under
bet you I
there.
tase
So
you.
this
He got to
is
stick
talking.
his hand up under there.
Hey, I'm gonna tase you.
These
soon
two
you
in the
walk through
same
door.
room all day, boys.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
man.
tase them.
Hey, listen here. I tell you what you go.
Hey,
I tell you what
they
you
gonna
gonna have
leave me-
after you
they
tase
gonna-
me. You gonna have a well whooped ass.
I'm gonna tase you till you.
Well, hey, what tase
Hey,
on
yo,
then? You act like they made
I'm
one
a
taser.
tase
You
you.
act like they made one taser.
Let me ask Marcus a question. God.
I can see myself
Hey,
now.
you know the
I can
movie-
visualize myself tasing
Y'all
you.
know the
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't wait to come over there and be like, nephew,
Right.
nephew.
We need a picture of the dudes from Life, Eddie Murphy and Martin. Because this will be Life 3 right here. Life 3.
I can't picture myself tasing him. The thought came in my head.
I can tell you what, you ought to picture yourself picking yourself up off that damn ground too.
Marcus.
Yeah, he been over there pitching woo on the job.
Hey, say it cool.
I can't even ask
Listen, since you said us being life, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be Eddie, he'll be Lawrence, because he'll give his cornbread up. And I'll fight for mine.
Oh, and get your ass whooped.
Yeah, I ate my cornbread,
Yeah,
though.
hey, he ain't get my cornbread. Oh,
Hey, I'll fight for my cornbread. You give yours up.
man, I ain't giving up nothing. I'm smart. I be thinking.
Okay.
Boy, you
And
be
go to
thinking.
sleep, man. Don't nobody want to
Hey, man.
hear about your
Hey,
boom, boom,
hey.
room, right?
Frank just showed you the sign that comedy segment is over. We got to
It's Donnie show.
You still got to have a producer.
Hey, man.
Soon to be my show.
Crazy.
Hey, since you had already went to A&M as strong as you were, is that like most of the freshmen's issues? The physical part of it, they're not ready yet, you think, or what?
Nah, I feel like we all been working. Like, I really can't remember just like when we got down there, because we did take 2 weeks off. You know, when we got down there, so everybody gonna be a little rusty in some areas. But like right now, like we all doing good. We all grinding. I don't feel like nobody necessarily behind in the weight room. Like it's just certain at certain positions you do gotta be stronger. So it's a difference in like who needs to be this strong.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, but like, especially your position, dude, you have to be strong. Like,
Exactly.
you battling 300
Could
pounds
you
every.
feel the difference in strength the first time you went up against a college lineman versus the best high school lineman you went up against, the kid from Carthage?
If I'm being honest, I can't really answer that because I got so much stronger since I played. Cause I took a whole year off. Then I get there, then I'm a lot stronger than I was.
Red Clyde. Go let this talk, man. You were talking. They go Frank gonna mess it up like that tomorrow.
You know how they get it in here, don't you? You know how they get it in here, don't you? Ain't thinking up there.
Man, so Marcus, real quick. So this year, I know it's 4 games. You play 4 games before Red. Would a Red be like a downer for you, or you want to play the true freshman?
Of course, I want to play as a true freshman, but if that was to happen, like, I know it's not the end of the world. Like,
Right.
if anything, it ain't doing nothing but helping me. 'Cause, I got that extra time, get right, get everything. Obviously, if they do that, I wasn't ready in the first place.
Yeah.
So it don't matter. So, I ain't really too worried about that. Like, right now, I'm just trying to get everything
Of
together,
course.
like, mental-wise.
How are you approaching the workouts now?
Like, I understand, like, you gonna have those people that complain, and like in your head, like you hear that make you want to follow that, because those are dudes that's that's been there, that's been through it. Like, dang, it's 4 years of this. But like me, I try to tune that out. Like, I go in like, all right, let's get better today. Let's do this. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't never really trying to think negative.
Of course.
But now, do you you said you really don't necessarily, if you red shirt, cool. If you don't, if you play, cool. Have they like?
I'm already dressed for life. I don't know why I looked up and seen it. I'm sorry. I know you was in the middle of your train of thought. I went, damn, I'm already ready.
Hey, are you? Dang, he changed. You messed my.
I know. 'Cause you just,
I told you I'm sorry.
Are you? Okay, yeah. Are you? Have they said mention anything to, because you can play those 4 games and keep your red. Have they like mentioned anything like, okay, y'all gonna play these 4? Then after that, hey, if you gonna continue to play, you gonna play. If not, you gonna get red shirt.
Nah, they hadn't really talked about anything like that yet. It's still early though.
Now, yeah, because y'all still got a lot of kids that ain't even got there.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I think if you go out there and just do what you're supposed to do, man, and learn the playbook. I think knowing the playbook is everything, right? Mm-hmm. And executing is everything.
that's the biggest part right now. And then I guess getting used to the physicalities, and then me moving inside. It's a lot more double team stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
so
I'll
getting
take
used to
that
stuff
on.
like
So
that.
you're inside.
Defensive tackle now.
Look at it.
I mean, dude,
Man,
I see the guy.
This body got so much opportunity, so much weight to put on it, so much muscle you put on. Yeah.
But think about now you did say that you're going to learn both, right?
Defensive
DN too?
tackle. And yeah, like eventually they want me to learn DN too.
Yeah.
What's their scheme as a base? What is it? What are they running?
4-3.
4-3.
How are you with your hands? Because being on the inside now, you're having to move guys with your hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is it like?
I'd say I am a step behind, just because that wasn't really my main focus in high school. But those guys been doing it obviously. But no, I'm coming along. I feel myself growing, and that's really the biggest thing is like me getting better every day, every week, everything like that. So
Is it a lot of slapping?
yeah, like
Show me. Show me one of your slaps. and don't hold back.
Let loose. Get all that frustration out.
Now, you gonna continue the question, or you gonna?
I asked him about his hands. He said that's a big deal for him right now. So I understand with the hands. Would you rather, if you had to choose, would you rather play on the outside or would you rather play on the inside? Or are you saying, man, I want to do what's best for the team? Or do you individually say, let me look out for Marcus?
Nah, I feel like whatever they feel like I need to play is where I'm gonna play at the end of the day. And I don't really have I'd rather do this and this, because at the end of the day, I just want to play football. It don't really matter to me.
I got a friend named Eric Alate that played for the Bills and the Redskins. And Eric, when he was in college, he played D lineman up until his senior year. Mm-hmm. They got a new coach in. The coach came from the NFL scheme, and he told him, hey, if you want to make it in the NFL, you need to switch to O-line. What would that do if that happened to you? Would you be willing to switch?
Oh yeah, definitely, because I feel like I'll just have an upper hand, playing D-line for so long, then switching to O-line. Like, I feel like I don't know what's coming when it comes, or a
Right.
little bit more than
Right.
others would.
Right.
So, I mean,
That's the experience. That's the advantage.
so it don't really matter. I mean, as long as I
And
get to
actually,
play.
I think and of course, so some of your offers you had in high school was for offense, wasn't it?
Fayetteville offered me for tackle.
But I'm gonna tell you about Arkansas though. This is true.
So, coming from somebody from Arkansas, I didn't say this.
You got the Bama offer before or after Arkansas?
I got the Fayetteville offer. Fayetteville was my second. Bama was my third. So yeah, Bama was after Fayetteville.
Okay, Arkansas told the coaches they feel like he couldn't play defense. He was an offensive player, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Then the following week, Bama
Offered him for defense.
offered him defense. So how could you be good enough to play defense for Bama and not Arkansas?
That's why coach staff has changed. But
Now, ain't that something though?
It's like
That's why
asking
the
a
establishment.
third grade girl to fly an airplane.
I mean-
It goes up and down.
But however, before you go, I do see Marcus does have good footwork.
No, can he play it? Yes.
Yeah, he could.
But now for them to say that they don't think he can play
Trey
defense.
said Arkansas said the same thing about him and running back. Hey boy, let me tell you something. Dumb
but
just
here's
in
the
there,
thing,
ain't
though.
it? Just dumb just in there.
Well,
And he's one of the top defensive players in the country.
They got uncommon loyalty, but uncommon foolishness too.
I
You
shouldn't
big
say
dummy.
this, but the same man that was recruiting you and offered you is coaching in high school again. So
I mean,
a
but
lot of things can change.
that was just crazy though. That they told him that, and then next thing you know, Bama offered him for
It's what they want.
Walt, that's your team saying stuff like that.
It's
nonsense.
what they want, and people will say stuff depending on what they want. But if I'm a school and Bama offers a kid, I'm gonna go to another kid. Because if Arkansas would have sent you a letter after Bama, Arkansas should have said return to sender. That's all it should have said. We not even gonna let this offer stand.
Well, I'm glad he
Like,
went where he went. So
yeah.
I'm still looking forward to 23. I think it's 23. 23, 24.
Done this down the road, man. Let's get the guy to 2021.
Donnie, take that, man. It just
That's a box because you understand. He talk so much noise to me.
Donnie, you know A&M finna
Thank you. That was bothering me.
really.
What would you say to this duck? Like this duck is there.
I can't wait to play you in 2023. We're gonna murder you.
What do you say to the duck? What do you think?
Put that away.
Basically, what's gonna happen in the first half in 2023? They gonna put him away.
Hey,
That boy seeing stuff out there again.
Yeah. Hey, he think he on training day. He think he the dude on the roof on training day.
Hey, this 6 cents. I see dead people.
Hey, he waiting on pigeons to come.
nah, that's me calling them. I can't say that on there. But anyhow, God, they call me the Godfather. Hey,
You see?
Of what?
Derek, don't get this man started. We gotta go. I gotta go to work.
Corey, I want to know.
hey, when we gonna close this show, dude? You small individual. I appreciate the fact that you pulled up
Real
on us this
talk.
morning.
Talking to him or me?
I really
God,
put up on
tackle
this
your
morning.
ass. You keep.
Hey, man, we wish you best, man. Through your season with A&M. I hope y'all win a title because that means Miami doesn't have a chance. But I hope y'all get close.
And I want to wish you health
Win the
and
SEC.
prosperity and great grades throughout your entire time at
Yes, sir.
A&M.
But man, I'm gonna have other stories for y'all tomorrow. I didn't want to embarrass him on the show today, so I'll tell the rest tomorrow.
Say
Why
this
he's not gonna
every
be up
time.
here.
We actually don't want to hear him.
But I didn't ask you what you wanted to hear. But that being said, this is the best sports morning show on this side of heaven. And Frank, and I don't care about you, Frank, about you shaking your head. So let's not leave him out. But this is the best sports morning show on this side of heaven because my mama said so.
The audience.